Wow, Fern is really developing and growing up as a mentee, but this indicates her closeness. She can only clap back at her mentor and pretty much surrogate parent when you can really trust and feel safe in that relationship. And that's a chosen family. Welcome to Discover More. My name is Benoit Kim, a UPenn educated psychotherapist, and I will be decoding the human condition and relevant psychological concepts from each video that I watch. What does Frieren Beyond Journey's Ends Episode 3 reveal about attachment styles, boundary settings in relationships, chosen families, and much more? Let's tune in.
じゃあ手分けして旅の物資を補充しようか。必需品ほぼ私ですよね。食料、水に。
Wow, Fern is really developing and growing up as a mentee. Once upon a time, a tiny little girl with purple hair. Now she's pushing back, she's clapping back at Frieren, she's dissing her. Very interesting dynamic, but this indicates her closeness. She can only clap back at her mentor and pretty much surrogate parent when you can really trust and feel safe in that relationship. And that's a chosen family. The difference between familyhood and family is that family is given, it's innate. You are born into your family. All of us are. We don't get to choose. We don't get to choose that we want to be born or not. It's an entirely selfish decisions made by our parents that I'm very grateful for, but we don't have a say in it. Whereas familyhood is a choice. You chose to be part of a familyhood with your friends or loved ones or otherwise. So this is a sign of closeness and that Fern really feels safe with her dynamic with Frieren. That's awesome to see. But also funny that she's clapping back more and more.
これ、私に何か隠している時の顔だ。こういう時はろくなことがない。決まって余計なものを買ってくるんだ。この薬は服だけ溶かすんだよ。返品してきなさい。魔法酒の方、座学も大事だからね。それじゃ、後で宿でね。ロギンだって無駄遣いできしっかり見張っておかないと。
I'm guessing Fern is the accountant.
他にフリーレン様は何を買うんですか？買っちゃった。寝ましたね。もう。すごい悩んでる。え、何その顔。私、フリーレン様が悩んでる顔見たことないんだけど。
Oh, I miss my cats.
ずいぶん時間かかったな。骨や薬よりはマシだ。
Weird bones. It's for scientific purposes, okay?
私だって何ヶ月も甘いもの食べてないのに。ここら辺に美味しいスイーツの店ってある？いやいや、明らかにスイーツについて聞ける場所じゃないでしょう。
スイーツの店だ。
It's like going into a, I don't know, like porn DVD shop. There's still a few around. I've seen those adult stores with sex toys and porn collections. It's like going into an adult sex toy shop and asking for a book about relational healing. I don't know, dude. Might not be the right place.
この町にはうまいスイーツが山のようにある。店でも教えてやるよ。
聞ける場所なんだ。
Sounds like Fern is too young to understand sarcasm. Or maybe sarcasm is not a thing in this show. I'm pretty sure it is. Sarcasm is part of the universal languages that many of us speak. So it's real? They actually gave desserts recommendations? Or is that a euphemism for something else?
遅い。すみませんでした。まあいいや。荷物置いて。
She's late because stalking takes a lot of effort. I'm not speaking from my personal experience, but I'm just saying stalking requires a lot of effort and planning.
たまには甘いものでも食べに行こうか。
Aww. She was doing this for Fern. And looks like she didn't buy any bones or medicines. Oh, nice view.
いい眺めだね。おすすめなだけはある。
Also, everyone, I'm sorry for doubting the characters. They were being genuine. And I guess sarcasm is not a language developed in this universe or for Frierians beyond Journey's End. I guess it was a genuine recommendation. I stand corrected.
疑ってすみません
I'm
でした。
also sorry.
何の話？いいえ。お金は大丈夫なのですか？そくりがあるからね。へそくりなんてあったんだ。
Has she?
そうだね。今日の気分はメルクーアプリンですよね。
今日の気分はメルクーアプリンだろう。
なんでわかるの？
なんとなくわかるさ。
This goes back to selective attention memory recall and memory consolidation that I talked about in episode 2. If you haven't seen it, check it out below. Our memories are recalled and called back and stimulated based on meaningful things, smell, sight, taste, or people. In this case, the talking about the pudding called back her meaningful memory that she shared with Himmel, the hero. So I guess it goes back to my posed question from episode 2 about were there romantic interest between these two, or were these just genuinely meaningful memories and it was just a meaningful relationship for Frieren? And also on top of that, she's still going through a grieving process and she's still going through a healing process. That's why she's recalling only memories related to Himmel and not so much the bishop, even though he also died and passed away in episode 2. Curious.
はみんなのこと何もわからない。
なら知ってもらえるように頑張るとするかな。僕の好物はルフオムレツ。
俺はブドウだ。酸っぱいほどいい。
Do they not talk to each other when they're slaying the Demon King? Are they just going on a like World of Warcraft? Just slaying, going through dungeons and slaying all these monsters away and leveling up? But do they not talk to each other? It's not like this is a MMORPG game. You can't just skip out on the dialogue from NPCs. So I wonder, what do they talk about? What do they do when they're just traveling for days and for the 10 years of their journey of saving the world?
私は
酒だよ。知ってるぞ、生臭坊主。ルン、ごめん。なぜ謝るのですか？
Oh,
私は
Japanese
フェレン
fluffy
のこと
pancakes?
何もわからない。どんなものが好きなのかわからなくて。そういえば、今日は私の誕生日でしたね。髪飾り、ありがとうございます。フリーレン様はどうしようもないほどに鈍い方のようなので、はっきりと伝えます。
You seem hopelessly dense. I'm going to start using that phrase in real life. Hey man, are you okay? You look hopelessly dense.
あなたが私を知ろうとしてくれたことが知ろうとしただけなのに、フリーレン様は本当に人の感情が分かっていませんね。
Effort is the only thing that counts, especially in relationships.
ところでフリーレン様、この旅って何か目的はあるんですか？ないよ。魔法収集の趣味の旅だからね。もうできる限りは冒険の痕跡をたどっていきたいかな。それはフリーレン様にとって大切。わからない。
That's also part of the grieving process and grief counseling. You retrace and revisit the shared memories in the shared time and space, food, setting, or otherwise. And part of that is to memorialize the memories of the ones that's deceased and passed away. So that this is a very simple, a poignant way of describing how a healthy grieving process looks like.
しかしついに背も抜かされちゃったか。もう16ですからね。
That wasn't that hard.
お姉さんです。お姉さん。食べているものはほとんど同じはずなんだけどな。
Was Frieren covering her boobs to see the diet or their height? Again, I'm not saying Japanese animes are always perversive, but they always include these little tidbits of perversive moments. But what do you guys think? Was she talking about diets for her height or diets for their breast size differences? Because, I mean, she is an elf. So last episode 2 was 1 year. Nice. Whoa. Damn. Nice. Whoa. Now she's just flexing.
防御魔法は強力だけど魔力の消費がとても大きい。愛の展開を続けたら数十秒で魔力切れになるよ。
Another deep lesson right here. In life or in this show, defensive spells are powerful. That's why it drains and requires a lot of mana. In real life, though, make it practical to us, the human experience. You get out and you derive what you put in life. Whether it's investment, whether it's relationships, whether it's your career development, whether it's your healing journey, you derive what you put in, period. If you want to heal and be better and achieve and thrive for self-betterment, you have to put in the work. And talking about doing the work and actually doing the work is very different. And that's why powerful spells require a lot of mana, because your output is based on and predicated on your input.
九段の瞬間に部分的に展開させるのが正解というわけですね。
She's teaching her optimization.
魔法の練習ばかりですね。生存率に直結するからね。でほとんどの攻撃魔法が防げますからね。強力すぎて不思議です。
Every sports fan knows this. The best offense is often the best defense.
渡した魔法師の本読んでないでしょ。
Got him.
魔法は実践だけが大事なわけじゃないんだよ。やっぱり寝る前に読み聞かせてあげないとダメか。子供じゃないんだから。
I mean, 16 years old are kids, children.
また変な魔法の収集ですか？いや、今回は違う。
But last time.
もしやフリーレン様ですかな。
She's famous.
なんで知ってるの？
You saved the world.
クバールの封印場所ですよね。
クバール？
腐敗の堅牢クバール、ヒンメル様ご一行が封印してくださったのです。
その封印が近いうちに解けるから討伐しに来たんだけど。
30年ほど前までヒンメル様が毎年のように村に訪れておりました。レン様のこともお話ししておりました。様子も見に来ない白状者だ。冷たいよね。冷たいね。
悪かったね。
封印が解ける頃にはやってくる。
そうおっしゃっておりました。
Bad foresight.
そう。
Looks like one of the demons from the 7 deadly sins.
明日にでも封印を解いてクバールを片付けよう。フリーレン様はクバールを封印したのですよね。単純にクバールが強かったからだよ。ゾルトラーク、奴の開発した史上初の貫通魔法。の魔法耐性さえも貫通し、人体を直接破壊する魔法だ。
Damn.
この地方では冒険者の4割。強すぎるじゃないですか。そう、強すぎた。強すぎたんだよ。からこそその強さがあだになった。どういうことですか？
If one of the demon generals was this powerful, how powerful is the demon king? I mean, my real question is how much plot armor did Himmel, the hero, had? Because obviously the elf is powerful, right? I'm guessing the bishop, the priest was the healer type, and dwarf was I guess he was a warrior. But how much plot armor did Himmel, the hero, have for him to defeat the demon king?
本当に魔法師読んでいないんだね。やっぱり読み聞かせようか。封印を解くよ。
Dang, he's pretty big. Also, I'm curious to see whether Frieren came back to this village before the seal was cracked to defeat the demon of Qual. I wonder how much of that was attributable because she just didn't want the village to perish, or how much of that was for Himmel to fulfill her promise because she knows how much this village means to Himmel, before he passed away. I'm sure the answer is both, but I'm wondering. Comment your thoughts below. What do you think? Was this act coming back to defeat Qual for Himmel or for village, or both?
久しいのフリーレン。
Cool voice.
何年経った。
なんで
80年。
たった80年か。魔王様は
殺した。
Flex.
敵討ちといこうかの。ゾルトラーク。
Does this demon not need to recharge?
驚いた。
高度な防御術式じゃのう。
のは一般攻撃魔法です。
あれがゾルトラーク。お前の魔法は強すぎたんだ。お前が封印されてから大陸中の魔法使いがゾルトラークをこぞって研究解析した。
Post-game analysis. The mages of this world had 80 years to develop improved defense spells while Qual was locked away. RIP, dude. I'm sure this would be a short fight.
今では一般攻撃魔法と呼ばれているよ。80年は人間にとって相当長い時間らしい。
Yeah.
威力を分散させる仕組みか。魔力の消費も。
Damn. He's astute.
防御魔法の弱点に気を。じゃあ私の分も防御お願い。
Damn. Damn. How powerful is Fern?
ほう、飛べるのか。
ゾルトラーク。
Damn. One shot TKO.
あいつの魔法。
Hold up. Did Frieren just copy and paste Qual's magic and improved it after 80 years and killed Qual with his own invention? I mean, if that's not a flex, I don't know what is. Savage.
ねえ、その帽子
これですか？
One Piece?
どっかで見覚えあるんだよね。
From Himmel?
私のスカートめ
お
くったク
wow
ソガキだな。
いやどんじゃクソガキ僕だって見たかったのに
ロシはまずいぞ。
私の見せてあげますから
Even though the Straw Hat memory recall was seemingly unrelated to Himmel, but within a few seconds it reveals that it was still centered on Himmel because that had a lot of laughter at that point. It was a meaningful experience, even though it was brief. So again, it looks like most, if not all of Firien's memory recall. I don't know why I keep saying Kyrian. Who is Kyrian? It looks like most of Firien's memory recall is centered around Himmel, the hero. So again, my question is, were there romantic interest and what happened? And I'd love to see how more background shows up for those 10 years of journey they shared to saving the world.
ヒンメル様の言葉を信じて待った甲斐がありました。
この村の人たちはヒンメルを信じていたんだ。
ヒンメル様はフリーレン様を信じていたのだと思います。
Yes, he did.
どうしたのですか？
別に。
What is the significance and the meaning of that pet? And that was the longest smile I've seen Frieren since episode 1. Was it because Himmel was mentioned? Was it because Frieren feels satisfied and longing for, I guess, Himmel's trust and approval and the memories they shared? But first of all, there was a long smile for Frieren. But also, what was the meaning of that petting? What does that mean? What is it foreshadowing? Comment your thoughts below because I'm really, really curious. And amazing episode again. Wow. Well, that's it for this week's episode. If you derived and discover more fascinating psychological concepts and insights from this video, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And leave a comment. Engage with us. Recommend what do you want us to watch next. As always, thank you for tuning in to this week's video of Discover More. And until next time.